It sounds like you guys are trying to do some more intense stuff. Everything around you gets ripped open. It almost feels like this gateway gets pulled out from the gem, and as it does, you get sucked through it, and quite violent. All of you take 16 points of force damage, and it feels like you get knocked around inside this interplanar gateway.
We are.
Where are you going? Can I ask? I'm still worried that the Ocean Keeper is...
The Ocean Keeper?
Yeah. The terrible place, and they had the underwater...
She is the head of Sweet Shallows, the ranking authority. I assume she'll probably be trying to teleport some more people in to I guess, retake control or to stamp out whatever it was you guys did down there.
You can teleport people into Skullport?
The setup in Skullport was to directly poison Waterdeep. From what I overheard, there were other locations set up for other major cities. I mean, that's the whole point, is they wanted it to be as prolific and available as possible, so that their agents would be able to take the minds of people in power or with resources or in their way, or just had information that they needed. Teleporting people from somewhere else on Faerûn. There are giant dragons that serve their interests, to say nothing of the standing army.
I understand. I want to delay them while we attack them. Waterdeep is pretty safe. The Ocean Keeper's forces have attacked here before, but we were able to fight them off. She may not have, but her boss did, and he's pretty big. So
I don't even know her boss.
It's fine. It's.
Be thankful.
It wouldn't prefer to say its name.
I also saw Kato eat some guy's brain.
Good.
Damn, just like open his head.
Yeah. His mouth kind of split open. Yeah, and there was like sharper teeth in there, and like a beak back where the throat was. So.
And I'm gonna have to unpack that in a different day.
There's a lot of that statement. Yes.
But otherwise, I was saying, you just have a pigeon fly up to this mage and just start squawking at her. An anomaly powerful mage going.
No, it's Sherlock, come of convenience, if not convenient, come anyways. That's a note, I still know what it means.
Yeah.
We are planning an assault on the Purple Isles. The hope is that A, it will cause chaos, and B, it will cause many of their operations to be brought back. This is going to be not a full destruction, but a hit and run. Take out key targets on the Isles, make them pull back forces to repair and defend. We'll let you know before we pull the lever, as it were. Because if retaliation comes, it may come here. Never mind. I'll take something on the list.
I just like to imagine Uthal just like
a big list.
It's just like up here, and Vex is down there, and he's just like, "Oh no, I found it. It's over here by your shin." If you are going out in that direction, there is someone out in that direction carrying a certain item. I want it. I need one trident.
That seems easy.
Specific trident? Or
very specific trident.
What does it do?
It is a powerful weapon. You probably use it to stab people. I assume it also talks to fish, because, you know, the Lord Admiral carries a trident of some renown. I have been commissioned to retrieve it on behalf of another party.
Is the other party...
None of your concern.
our intent is to bring good to the world. If this interested party, in your opinion, would be worse for the world to have than the Kraken Society, which I know is a big stretch, I would not want to agree to this.
It will not be worse for your world.
I'm not going to dive into that. I'm not gonna. That's what I said, and that's what you said. So I'm going to agree to that. Do you happen to know where the Lord Admiral would be?
The Lord Admiral will either be at his academy or in the Coral Keep.
The only reason to kill the Admiral, is the trident.
That's not the only reason. This person is leading that school of mages. He is a high-ranking individual in the Kraken Society, and if we were to kill the Ocean Keeper, would probably take over her place. It would do harm to the Kraken Society to take out both of these.
Well,
are you suggesting you steal the trident?
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, ooh, that's a fun idea.
While we're causing chaos.
Have you considered a reconnaissance mission? If you had, for example, each of you a potion of altered self, you would be able to change your appearance to match those that you have seen or otherwise associate with the persons there. People saw that you were subject to magical effects in an academy full of magic. You may, in fact, do more to pass as one of the recipients therein than as an outsider. If any of us are to get any close to Uthal, we would absolutely be found out almost immediately and subject to immense and terrifying death. We would be well to avoid it. The Ocean Keeper is a very formidable force. She doesn't need help to be dangerous. You might have to fight a legion if you fight the Academy, which would be tough. But if you're fighting her,
she doesn't need help.
Which is probably more terrifying.
There's a lot of information we could gather, but the risk of failure is great.
Already at the outset, we should assume capabilities most heavily focused towards charm, domination, enchantment, possible abjuration and transfiguration magic, and of course, evocation magic. In short, they will seek to strip your mind's defenses, render you a puppet, and then kill you if you are not useful.
What if we inform our allies that we are planning a recon mission, and that the fail case for the recon mission is that we pull the lever and they attack? Because the more we're talking about it, we're using a lot of assumptions about maybe they'll be here, or maybe it would be very helpful to have more intel. There's a lot of things that could go wrong on this assault.
For the record, yes, I am taking a huge bet that all of you will survive, or at least one of you will enough to survive and come back.
Could be it, right? Like, I know we're not thinking that because we haven't had a lot of losses, but like this is. Difficulty,
yeah, no,
but not. We might be.
It'll be fun.
Down the list.
On the list.
Put it on the list.